What is the force inside of you that pushes you forward even when the road gets tough? We all have dreams, goals, and ambitions, but there is something deeper that keeps us going when everything else seems to be falling apart. It's that inner drive, the fire within, that separates those who merely survive from those who truly thrive. But here's the thing. Maintaining that inner drive isn't easy. Life will throw its challenges, doubts will creep in, and it will sometimes feel like the world is trying to dim your light. But today, I want to remind you that you have the power to keep that flame burning, no matter what. So, how to keep pushing, even when you feel like quitting, and how to turn your passion into action. Because once you learn to maintain that inner fire, nothing, and I mean nothing, can stop you from achieving your dream. Believe in your purpose. Your purpose is the very foundation of your journey. It's the reason you wake up every morning and give your best effort, even when the road ahead is unclear. Without purpose, life can feel aimless, like you're drifting through each day without a clear direction. When you believe in your purpose, everything changes. You don't just go through the motions, you step into each day with intention and clarity. Purpose gives you a reason to keep going, even when the world around you might be falling apart. When you discover your purpose, you align your actions with something greater than yourself. This alignment is powerful because it transforms your ordinary tasks into meaningful endeavors. The work you do every day becomes more than just a job or an obligation. It becomes a mission. You see every challenge, every obstacle as part of the larger plan that's driving you forward. It's for the belief in that greater purpose that helps you push through difficulties that would otherwise seem insurmountable. When doubt will creep in, and when the path ahead seems uncertain, but in those moments, your purpose is the anchor that keeps you grounded. When you are faced with adversity, it's the knowledge of your purpose that will allow you to rise above it. Purpose reminds you that the pain you're feeling today is temporary, but the impact of living out your purpose will last far beyond any momentary struggle. Purpose also fuels resilience. It's easy to quit when you're not sure why you're doing something, but when your purpose is clear, quitting becomes almost impossible. Every setback becomes a lesson, every failure an opportunity to grow. You won't be deterred by the obstacles in your way because you know they are only stepping stones on the path to fulfilling your purpose. The stronger your belief in your purpose, the stronger your resilience becomes. Your purpose isn't something that is handed to you on a silver platter. It's something that you discover over time. It might not come in a flash of inspiration, and it might not always be obvious at first, but when you believe in your purpose, you begin to notice the signs, the little nudges that guide you in the right direction. Whether it's the way you connect with others, the way you feel a sense of fulfillment, or the way certain opportunities seem to align with your skills, purpose reveals itself to you when you're ready to see it. As you grow into your purpose, you'll find that your goals shift. What once seemed important may become secondary to the larger vision you now hold for your life. The things that once distracted you, the things that once seemed urgent, will begin to fade into the background. You'll no longer be chasing fleeting desires. Instead, you'll be focused on creating a legacy that is aligned with your deeper calling. Your actions will reflect the sense of clarity that was once missing. Believing in your purpose doesn't mean things will always be easy, but it does mean that you'll never have to wonder why you're doing what you're doing. Your purpose provides clarity in the face of uncertainty, and it keeps you focused even when things get tough. When you believe in your purpose, every day becomes an opportunity to move closer to the person you were always meant to be. You wake up each day with fire in your belly because you know the work you're doing matters, not just to you, but to the world around you. Feed your mind with positivity. Your mind is a powerful force, and what you feed it determines the direction of your life. Just like your body needs healthy food to function at its best, your mind needs positive input to thrive. What you consume, whether it's the thoughts you think, the people you associate with, or the media you expose yourself to, shapes your reality. If you feed your mind negativity, doubt, and fear, it will be difficult to move forward. But when you feed it positivity, hope, and inspiration, you'll find that your actions align with your dreams and your potential becomes limitless. Positivity isn't just about having a good attitude or pretending that everything is perfect. It's about consciously choosing the thoughts, beliefs, and perspectives that empower you. Every time you replace a negative thought with one of encouragement or optimism, you're training your mind to focus on solutions instead of problems. This shift doesn't happen overnight, but by consistently feeding your mind with positive affirmations, motivational ideas, and empowering truths, you begin to rewire your brain for success. One of the most powerful tools for feeding your mind with positivity is the language you use, both with others and with yourself. The words you speak shape your beliefs, and your beliefs shape your reality. If you constantly tell yourself that you're not good enough, that success is out of reach, or that you can't achieve your dreams, then your mind will start to believe that. On the other hand, when you speak words of encouragement, strength, and possibility, you begin to see the world and your place in it differently. Change your language, and you'll change your mindset. The people you surround yourself with play a huge role in feeding your mind with positivity as well. Think about the people you spend the most time with. Are they uplifting and supportive, or do they constantly drag you down with negativity and pessimism? Your environment, whether physical or social, impacts how you think and feel. If you want to keep your mind focused on growth and possibility, make sure you are surrounded by people who inspire you, challenge you to be better, and believe in your potential. You don't have time for energy drainers who feed your doubts and fears. Another crucial element to feeding your mind with positivity is the media you consume. The news, social media, movies, and even music can either uplift you or bring you down. The constant barrage of negative headlines and despairing stories can quickly cloud your mind with doubt and anxiety. Take control of what you allow into your mind by choosing content that encourages growth, inspires action, and highlights the good in the world. By curating what you expose yourself to, you'll find that your thoughts become more positive, your mood improves, and your outlook on life shifts. Equally important is the practice of gratitude. When you focus on what you already have rather than what you don't, you train your mind to see the positive in every situation. Gratitude shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Even in challenging times, gratitude helps you recognize the blessings in your life, no matter how small they may seem. It allows you to shift from a mentality of lack to one of abundance. And that shift is powerful. When you feed your mind with gratitude, it becomes harder to focus on the negative, and you start to see opportunities everywhere. Your mind with the belief that growth is always possible. The human mind is adaptable and capable of change, no matter how old or set in its ways you think you are. Every day is a new opportunity to learn, grow, and evolve. Embrace a growth mindset, one that sees every challenge as a chance to improve. When you believe that your abilities can be developed and that failure is just part of the process, you approach life with curiosity, resilience, and a willingness to keep moving forward no matter the setbacks. turn setbacks into comebacks. Setbacks are an inevitable part of life, and no one is exempt from facing them. Whether it's a failure at work, a personal challenge, or a situation beyond your control, setbacks can feel like a punch to the gut. They can shake your confidence and make you question your ability to succeed. But here's the truth. Setbacks don't define you. How you respond to them does. Every setback is an opportunity to grow, learn, and come back stronger than before. It's not about avoiding setbacks. It's about how you rise after them. The first step in turning a setback into a comeback is to change your perspective. Instead of seeing the setback as a defeat, view it as a lesson. What can you learn from the situation? What went wrong, and how can you improve? Failure is not the end. It's simply feedback. When you choose to learn from setbacks, they stop being obstacles and become stepping stones. This mindset shift is key in transforming negative experiences into the fuel that drives you forward. The second important aspect is self-compassion. It's easy to be hard on yourself when things don't go as planned. You might feel embarrassed, frustrated, or discouraged. But beating yourself up only prolongs the pain and keeps you stuck in the past. Instead, give yourself permission to feel disappointment, but then let it go. Understand that making mistakes and facing setbacks is part of being human. Treat yourself with kindness and use the experience as motivation to get back on track. Resilience is at the heart of turning setbacks into comebacks. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, to keep going even when the road ahead is uncertain. It's the quality that enables you to persist when others give up. When you face setbacks, you must dig deep and find the strength to keep moving forward. Resilience doesn't mean you won't feel pain or frustration. It means that despite those emotions, you will continue to take action and push toward your goal. Sometimes the greatest comebacks are born out of the most difficult setbacks. When you face a significant challenge, it forces you to dig deeper, tap into reserves of strength and creativity you didn't know you had, and find new ways to approach problems. Setbacks often prompt you to rethink your strategy, refine your methods, and adapt to changing circumstances. They force you to grow. And growth is what ultimately leads to success. The greatest comebacks often come from the hardest battles as you emerge stronger and wiser than before. Another key element of turning setbacks into comebacks is persistence. Just because you faced a setback doesn't mean the journey is over. It means you've been given an opportunity to start again with more experience, more determination, and more clarity. Many successful people didn't get there by avoiding failure. They got there by refusing to quit. When you keep going, even when it feels like the odds are against you, you're building the foundation for your comeback. Persistence is what separates those who give up from those who rise. You must believe in your ability to make a comeback. When setbacks occur, it's easy to start doubting yourself. You may wonder if you're capable of achieving your goals or if the challenge is just too great. But deep within you, you have the power to overcome any obstacle. The belief in your ability to bounce back is what propels you forward. When you trust in your own resilience, strength, and resourcefulness, you are setting the stage for your greatest comeback yet. Surround yourself with winners. The people you surround yourself with have a profound impact on your life, shaping your mindset, your attitude, and your future. Energy is contagious, and the energy of those around you can either lift you higher or drag you down. When you surround yourself with winners, people who are driven, positive, and focused on their own growth, you will naturally find yourself growing in ways you never imagined. It's not enough to just be in any environment. You need to be in an environment that challenges you, inspires you, and pushes you toward your best self. Winners are people who refuse to settle for mediocrity. They are always striving for more, always looking for ways to improve themselves and their circumstances. When you surround yourself with individuals who have that kind of drive and ambition, it pushes you to rise to the same standard. You won't be content with merely getting by. Instead, you'll be inspired to set higher goals, work harder, and push yourself beyond your limits. The pursuit of excellence becomes a collective mindset when you surround yourself with people who refuse to accept anything less than their best. The beauty of surrounding yourself with winners is that they see potential in you even when you can't see it in yourself. Often we are our own worst critics, and we can easily fall into the trap of self-doubt. But when you're around people who believe in you and your abilities, they become mirrors that reflect your strengths, your talents, and your possibilities. These people will encourage you to step outside your comfort zone and try things you wouldn't have attempted alone. Their belief in you can become the fuel that drives you when your own belief wavers. Winners are also individuals who have mastered the art of resilience. They know that failure is not the end of the road, but merely a detour on the path to success. When you spend time with people who have overcome challenges and bounced back stronger, you start to adopt the same mindset. You learn that setbacks are not permanent and that persistence and determination will always lead you to victory. Winners don't dwell on defeat. They learn from it, adjust, and move forward with even more strength. Being in the company of such people teaches you to keep going, no matter the odds. In addition to their drive and resilience, winners are often the ones who understand the importance of collaboration. They know that success is not a solo journey and that building relationships with other like-minded individuals is key to growth. When you surround yourself with people who encourage collaboration and teamwork, you are given the chance to leverage the strengths of others while contributing your own. These kinds of relationships can open doors, create new opportunities, and expand your network in ways that you never could have imagined on your own. It just takes one missettled behavior trying to lose. One of the greatest benefits of surrounding yourself with winners is the positive influence they have on your mindset. Positivity is another contagious force. When you're around people who are consistently optimistic, who look for solutions instead of problems, who see opportunities in every challenge, it becomes easier to adopt that same outlook. Winners are not defeated by adversity. They embrace it as a chance to grow. By spending time with people who think positively, you naturally start to see the world through a lens of possibility instead of limitation. Winners push you to hold yourself accountable. When you surround yourself with people who are committed to their goals and are focused on results, you can't afford to slack off or make excuses. Winners are not interested in mediocrity, and they won't let you settle for it either. They inspire you to show up every day with focus, discipline, and intention. This accountability is a powerful motivator, and it forces you to take ownership of your actions and decisions. A company you keep can either inspire you to step up or allow you to remain complacent. When you choose to surround yourself with winners, you'll always be pushed to become the best version of yourself. Take consistent action. Taking consistent action is the bridge between your dreams and your reality. It's easy to talk about your goals, to plan for success, or to imagine the future you want. But without consistent action, those dreams will remain just that, dreams. The key to turning aspirations into achievements is not in occasional bursts of effort, but in the daily, unwavering steps you take toward your goal. Success is built one action at a time. And the more consistent those actions are, the closer you get to your desired outcome. One of the biggest challenges people face when pursuing their goals is staying motivated. Motivation can come and go, often influenced by moods, circumstances, and external factors. But consistent action doesn't rely on motivation. It relies on discipline. Discipline is what keeps you moving forward when motivation fades. It's the habit of showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it. It's about committing to the process, not just the outcome, and trusting that every small step is contributing to the larger picture. In order to take consistent action, you need to break down your big goals into smaller, manageable tasks. The sheer size of a goal can feel overwhelming, leading to procrastination or hesitation. But when you divide it into smaller pieces, it becomes much more achievable. Focus on what you can do today, what you can do in the next hour, or even the next few minutes. By concentrating on one small step at a time, you'll find that progress happens much faster than you imagine. Consistency is built through these small, intentional actions, which compound over time to create significant results. It's important to recognize that consistent action doesn't mean perfection. Perfectionism can actually hold you back from making progress because it often leads to overthinking and hesitation. Taking action, even if it's not perfect, is more valuable than waiting for the perfect moment to begin. The key is to keep moving forward, learn as you go, adapt and adjust. Success doesn't happen in a straight line. It's a journey of trial and error. But each step you take, no matter how imperfect, brings you closer to where you want to be. Consistency also breeds momentum. When you take action regularly, you build momentum that propels you forward, even on the days when you feel tired or discouraged. Momentum is a powerful force that makes it easier to keep going because the more you do something, the more natural it becomes. It creates a snowball effect where each action leads to the next, and before you know it, you're making progress at a faster pace. Momentum is a fuel that keeps you moving forward, even when the going gets tough. Taking consistent action also helps you build confidence in your abilities. The more you take action, the more you prove to yourself that you are capable of achieving your goals. Each step you take is a reminder that you have what it takes to succeed. And as your confidence grows, so does your belief in your potential. The cycle of taking action and building confidence becomes self-reinforcing. The more you do, the more you believe in yourself, and the more you accomplish. Taking consistent action means showing up for yourself every single day. It's about creating habits that support your goals and making those habits a non-negotiable part of your routine. Some days will be harder than others, and the results may not always come as quickly as you expect. But as long as you keep taking action, even on the tough days, you are setting yourself up for success. The consistency you build today will pay off in the future, and it's this commitment to your vision that will ultimately lead you to your goal. Embrace discomfort and grow. Growth does not happen in the comfort zone. If you are always playing it safe, always sticking to what's familiar and easy, you will never reach your full potential. Growth is uncomfortable. It forces you to challenge yourself, stretch beyond your current limits, and face uncertainty. When you embrace discomfort, you are embracing the opportunity to transform yourself. You're acknowledging that in order to achieve something great, you must first push through the unease that naturally arises when you step into unfamiliar territory. Discomfort is the catalyst for change. It is through discomfort that you discover what you are truly capable of. Whether it's learning a new skill, pursuing a challenging goal, or dealing with personal growth, the discomfort you feel in the process is a signal that you are evolving. Every time you push past discomfort, you break through mental and emotional barriers that have held you back. This is how you build resilience. And resilience is the foundation of success. When you choose to embrace discomfort, you are choosing to become better, stronger, and more prepared for the challenges ahead. The idea of embracing discomfort might seem counterintuitive. After all, who wants to feel uncomfortable? But here's the truth. If you avoid discomfort, you avoid the opportunities to grow. It's only when you lean into the discomfort, when you stop running from it, that you unlock the potential hidden within it. Whether it's the discomfort of failure, rejection, or uncertainty, these are the moments that push you to discover new strengths, develop new skills, and become the person you were meant to be. Growth never comes from staying comfortable. Discomfort also builds mental toughness. When you face discomfort head-on, you train your mind to withstand pressure, challenge, and adversity. Every time you push through difficult moments, you strengthen your mental resilience, which allows you to handle future challenges with greater ease. The more you embrace discomfort, the more you teach yourself that you are capable of navigating difficult situations. Over time, your threshold for discomfort increases, and what once felt impossible becomes just another challenge to overcome. When you tackle something that feels challenging, that discomfort eventually fades as you become more familiar with the task or experience. What once felt intimidating or overwhelming becomes routine, and your comfort zone grows. The more you stretch yourself, the more comfortable you become with the uncomfortable. This process of continuous expansion is how you evolve, and it's how you become someone who is no longer held back by fear or doubt. Growth requires risk, and risk often brings discomfort. When you take risks, whether in your career, personal life, or in pursuit of your dreams, there will always be a degree of discomfort because you are stepping into the unknown. But it is through these risks that breakthroughs happen. When you dare to step into uncertainty, you open the door to new possibilities, new experiences, and greater reward. The discomfort you feel is the price you pay for the rewards of growth, achievement, and success. Embracing discomfort means learning to be comfortable with failure. Failure is a natural part of the growth process, and without it, you cannot truly learn. Every failure is an opportunity to learn, adapt, and improve. When you view failure not as something to avoid, but as a necessary step in your journey, you begin to see discomfort as part of the process, not something to fear. Embracing discomfort and failure allows you to remain focused on the bigger picture, to stay motivated through setbacks, and to keep moving forward despite the obstacles that come your way. Never stop believing in yourself. Believing in yourself is the foundation of all achievement. It doesn't matter how many times you've been told you can't do something or how many setbacks you faced. Your belief in yourself is the driving force that will carry you through. When you believe in yourself, you create an inner strength that fuels your determination and resilience. This belief becomes the voice inside you that says, I can. And when the world around you says you can't, it's this unwavering faith that pushes you to keep going, even in the toughest of times. Self-belief is not about arrogance or pretending to have all the answers. It's about trusting your potential, even when things don't go as planned. There'll be times when doubt creeps in, when the journey feels overwhelming, and when you question whether you're on the right path. But in those moments, It's essential to remember why you started in the first place. Reconnect with your inner conviction and remind yourself that you have the strength, the skills, and the ability to figure things out as you go. Trusting yourself doesn't mean you have to be perfect. It simply means you believe in your ability to adapt, learn, and grow. Believing in yourself also means giving yourself permission to fail. So often, fear of failure holds people back from pursuing their dreams. They worry that failure will reflect poorly on them or that it will be the end of the road. But the truth is, failure is just a stepping stone on the path to success. When you believe in yourself, you understand that failure isn't final. It's simply part of the journey. Every failure teaches you something valuable, and every setback makes you more resilient. Self-belief allows you to embrace failure as an opportunity to learn and improve rather than something to be ashamed of. Another important aspect of believing in yourself is silencing the negative voices, whether they are in your head or from others. There will always be critics and naysayers, people who doubt your abilities and try to convince you that your dreams are unrealistic. But those voices do not define you. You must learn to tune out the negativity and focus on your own truth. When you believe in yourself, the opinions of others become irrelevant. You are the one who gets to decide your worth, your potential, and your direction. Don't let anyone. Believing in yourself also requires taking responsibility for your own life. It means understanding that you are the one in control of your destiny. While you cannot always control external circumstances, you have the power to decide how you respond to them. When you take ownership of your actions, decisions, and mindset, you step into your personal power. This belief in your own agency makes you unstoppable because you realize that you are not a victim of your circumstances. You are the creator of your own future. You can take the necessary steps to change your life and move closer to your goal. In times of difficulty, when everything feels uncertain, believing in yourself becomes even more critical. It's easy to believe in yourself when things are going well, but the real test comes when things aren't as easy. In those tough moments, your belief is your anchor. When the road gets rough, the only thing that will keep you moving forward is your faith in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. It's this belief that will push you to keep going when others would give up. And it's this belief that will ultimately lead you to the success you've been striving for. Self-belief requires nurturing and reinforcing over time. It's something you have to cultivate daily through positive self-talk, affirmations, and actions that align with your goals. The more you affirm your worth and your capabilities, the stronger your belief in yourself becomes. With each positive thought, each small victory, and each new step forward, you reinforce the foundation of belief that supports all your dreams. Never stop believing in yourself, because that belief is the key to unlocking your full potential and achieving everything you are capable of being.